My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. The dawn is breaking on the stage that holds our final destiny. And so my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, don't dream it, be it. Because the show must go on. And on today's episode, it looks like y'all are trying to do something. I don't know if it's creative, it could even be dating. But whatever it is, even if it's sales or something like that, self-promotion, there's something that you are being encouraged, not only to take action on, whatever it is you're taking action on, you're going to get no's. You're going to get rejections, and it's sort of like, don't let that stop you, because you might hear something like, oh, like there's no audience for that, or this isn't going to sell, and like nobody wants that, and nobody likes you. This is not true. You're just talking, like you got to go through some people, like before you find the person who sees your vision for whatever this is. And somebody does in fact align with your vision, and if it's dating, this is just sort of like, you know, you've got to go through the dating process, if that's what you're doing, in order to find the person who is going to match up with you, especially if you're only looking for one person and one particular type of person, you know. So and if it is dating, I don't know, like it's kind of almost like I'm saying like 2 no's and then a yes, but like I wouldn't super take that literally, but especially if like it might be like a past person, and then there's like another type of person, but there's something about like either their class status or the way that they treat money or interact with money that's like making them a no. And then it's like there's a new person like after the 2 no's that is just like that's the person. So it's sort of like a little bit of what is it, Goldilocks. It's like, oh, that's too hard, that's too soft, this one's just right. That's what's going on. Oh, I forgot to flip up. Yeah, don't stop great fortune. Forgot to flip them up. Don't stop great fortune. The situation will improve marriage. I'm telling you, like that could be dating or a partner, but this is like, don't stop great fortune. The situation will improve marriage. This could be as simple as like finding the agent that fits with you, finding the manager that fits with you, the business partner, the creative partner, the artistic partner, the audience, okay? You don't stop what you're doing, all right? Despite the rejection, okay? And then it says trust official person. So there's our person, right? So we've got pretty much nothing but positivity on the board. So if you have been hearing the no's or facing the rejections, feeling a little bit dejected about whatever it is, okay, if you need to take a break, that's fine. Like all of this stuff, you know, I'm not saying like, if you stop now, you'll never get it. It's just like, don't let whatever it is completely discourage you. So let's go ahead and get some tarot out here. And one of them flew out while I was shuffling off camera. So I'm going to look at that as well to see what it was that flew. But like I said, you're going to find whoever or whatever it is that aligns with you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just a matter of finding your people or finding your person. What's under here? Eek. There's something, if I had to count, these are pip cards, I'm sorry. There is something, wherever you are, it's kind of like there's something being hidden from you, or this is kind of like your light is under a bushel wherever you are, so you kind of need to go. You need to go. And there's like, because this is the 7 of Wands, like this is contending with whatever that rejection or the no is. Keep your confidence, okay? Just keep your confidence up. Maintain your vision, maintain your frame is fine. And then what is this? You know, even if you are dealing with a little bit of stress from it, it's sort of like things are going to line up for you to clear, like it's almost like giving me like there's going to be a passage opened up for you. So it's just like maintain things, the path will be cleared for you to move forward. So it's like, I know there's no journey pretty much without obstacles at some point. And so what flew out here? Ah, the Hanged Man. It is the Hanged Man. So it's just like, you'll see, okay? Just give it a second, you'll see. But it is giving a little bit dejected, like, I can't move, like, what do I do? Keep going. Great fortune, don't stop. This is the Temperance. So it's just like, there is, and it's like almost the same like sort of image here. You see that? The pouring out. It's just sort of like, don't worry, it's coming together, like just keep going, don't stop. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time, Okay, so marriage and the situation will improve. Well, we have our people coming together. It's like the stars having to align and some crap, but we've got people coming together here. It's like strategists, and y'all are going to take, like, something's going to come together here. And I don't know if it is you that, and I think it's somebody else. Somebody else is potentially this strategist, this general, and they might be giving you like some sort of instruction, or they are going to help you move forward quickly. So that's what that is. And then trust the official person. So I would say, like, once this person comes in, obviously trust what they're telling you. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Wands. Trust, like, the official person, trust. It's like that's success. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more information on these cards. All right, great fortune, don't stop. We have our Temperance here. Can we have some more details, please? The details are Page of Swords. It's just like, keep your spirits up. Keep your spirits up with that Page of Swords. Don't stop. And that's especially like if you're communicating something, trying to sell something, if like you're on calls or whatever, it's like just next call, you know? It's when it comes to something like that, especially if it's sales or something of the like, and you are on phones, that is a numbers game. And if that's like your job for survival right now, you know, I know how it is, but it's sort of like, you just like, don't like, you can't get offended or whatever. Just let the people hang out. It's not you, right? It's just like, you just got to take it as just like a non-personal interaction and just keep going. Two of Wands, Judgment. Like I said, there's some sort of like, you just have to keep going, because it's almost sort of like, this is giving me like somebody watching you. Somebody's gonna watch you, or they're seeing you doing what you do, and it's sort of like Judgment is going to be like, this person's gonna go like, oh, look at that like plucky individual out there. But it's also sort of like, it is a higher force watching you. This is also saying like, don't stop what you're doing, keep going, and then watch and see, because it is all coming into alignment. That's what that means as well. And so the situation will improve, marriage, and then this is just like, it's not, I'm pretty sure that's the Star, but it's like, in this version of this deck, this is like the Wise Men under the Star, and there are also Moors in this deck. They want me to look under here. 3, there's 3. This isn't giving me, it's like, no, it's not traditional 3 of Swords. It just means like 3 ideas or 3 intellectuals. Heartbreak, it could almost be heartbreakers. Like, I don't know, the thing, it's like there's a certain, this is such a weird way to take the 3 of Swords, but it's something about like affecting, like saying something that's going to affect people's emotions. So it's, I know this is weird, but if it's like a nonprofit that is like, it's like an animal shelter, right? This is like people trying to get money for the animal shelter, so they get the Sarah McLachlan going. It's like, in the arms of the angel, and it's like, oh my God, like, no, we don't want the animals to die. Like, that's how I'm getting that, but it's like people coming together to form that type of an action plan. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. See, there's like 2 other people here. The Lovers, or this is like I think it's 3. I think it's 3, but it's sort of like everybody coming together into a partnership. But like I'm saying, it's like you need to maintain confidence because there's someone who like gets your vision and you are going to partner up with this person or these people, because these could even be like 2, because sometimes I get them as like it's the same suit, but it'll be like the King of Wands and the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is like the person who you will be working more closely with. So that would be the Queen of Cups in this read. That's like the actual creative partner. And then there is another person who sometimes also shows as the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, same thing, same energy. And they are also helping, but they're more like a financial person, or they have access to systems that you don't, but they're not actually doing the creative work. They're just kind of like boosting things. So trust, official person, 6 of Wands. So it's just like the team's coming together. Don't stop, the team's coming together, which is also probably some form of canon event. It's okay, whoever you're working with, they're going to be telling you things. I do not know. Like this is almost like creative criticism, constructive criticism, so it might be hard to hear. If that is the case, trust this person. They have your success in mind, and they like are the strategist, is what I'm telling you. Like they know what they're doing. Yeah, Father Henry, you might have some inner turmoil about what is being said to you. It's going to work itself out. So I would say, I'm going to pull some more on that. I would say pick your battles when it comes to the creative collaboration, okay? What can you let go of, and what is something that like it's very important to like the identity of your work? Like how do you, that like those are like the things that you want to come at somebody for, like this is why this is important to me. But if it's any little thing that this person is saying, you're just like, oh, like what? It's like that's not a working partnership, especially if this is someone who has more experience in what you're doing. The Emperor, yes, this person is going to be giving advice. And that's also like, check yourself, okay? Like, are we in an Emperor position? Are we taking things like someone's trying to give us criticism that is in our best interest, but we're like, I am the Emperor and I will hear nothing. And it's just like, well, that's working against yourself. The Magician, I think this is just indicating that this person's going to be giving you feedback. They're the Emperor, the official person. Trust that person, even if things may be like a little bit like not what you expected, or this person is like not kissing your ass, right? Even if they see like, hey, this person's doing a really great thing over here, that doesn't mean that they're gonna come over to you and be like, you are a genius and everything you do is incredible. They're going to point out what is great about you, and then also what you can polish up so that you get into that 6 of Wands. Because probably, yeah, there's a reason why you're not at the 6 of Wands now, but it's not completely because you're crap. There might be a little thing to like polish here and there, but it's also because you need the appropriate people or system behind you, depending especially on what you're doing, right? Yeah, like this just seems like this 5 of Wands. I've got the 7 of Wands now on this. This just seems like healthy conflict to me. It does seem like a little bit like picking battles. Like which one of these things, is there anything in here that this person has told me that I absolutely like, this is sort of, it would have to be something that like you felt was like getting rid of the authenticity of whatever you're doing, if it's something like that. 10 of Swords, what? It's sort of like, this is just a warning. It's like, look, if you try and pick a fight over every little thing, you're on your own, kid. But it's not like, it's not coming across as, if you don't do what I say, I'm just gonna drop you. It's coming across as like, seriously, like what's your ego and what's not? And so before you respond to someone, if you're feeling that emotion behind it, just wait, okay? You don't have to respond right. Yeah. Wait. Before you go shooting off or anything, self-sabotaging, hold back, give it a thought. But I do see 4 of Wands here. I see 4 of Wands. Yeah, 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Sun. Whatever that is, as long as you're like recognizing it and whatever, it's going to work out. Y'all are going to be fine. It's going to be a good partnership. What's actually the best advice for sorting whatever this little hiccup in the energy is right here? How can we most expeditiously get from the advice to the success? It's probably what I've already said. It is, watch. It's like, who, like, is it the devil? Like, if it is, nip it in the bud, okay? Like, don't, like, it's the way that you're communicating. It's like, don't shoot off at don't shoot off at the mouth. Walk away, because this is like Queen of Swords in reverse. Whatever that is, or just like all of a sudden someone gave you like some feedback that you don't like, so you're like, fuck it, I'm out. I can do this all by myself, because that is what this energy is. When someone starts giving you the feedback or the conflict or whatever, and you go, fuck it, I don't need this person. 10 of Swords, I can do all the work myself. It's like, don't do that. Close out the devil. So it's that. It's just that, but I think that you will recognize it when you see it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having the success here. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more on our people here. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. But I think probably we'll keep the read short today. Why not? Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Lovers. This person is very receptive to partnership. Whatever this partnership is. Queen of Wands, and here's the financial. It's exactly what I fucking said. So these are the same energies. Whether they're showing up as kings or queens, it doesn't seem to matter. Whoever that queen is, who is the collective here? The collective is the King of Cups. Because you are technically the active energy in the read, because you're the one who's being encouraged not to stop. So you are the one who is waiting for the fortune to shift. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands are not you. These are people outside of you. So what we have here is our Queen of Cups. In the Empress, like this is the person that you would be working the closest with. Is that whoever that Queen of Cups, King of Cups is, that particular energy. They are very receptive, they are very patient, they are very abundant, and that's probably why they're the ones that are going to be working most directly with you. And if it is, because it's the 4 of Cups when we were seeing that feedback, they were showing as the Emperor there. So, because they're the official person. So regardless, man, woman, non-binary person, the person who is giving you the feedback is also the Empress, and they're also working well with you. So if you are having, like this is somebody who communicates softly. They might communicate directly, but they communicate softly. So if you're having like a devil, Queen of Swords reaction to them, I would say like, what's going on with you? Because it likely is not this person that has a problem with effective critical communication, is what I'm saying. And then this Queen of Wands, I'm not going to investigate too much farther into this person, because this person, I'm telling you, they're the money person. They are the money person, and they're not going to be as directly engaged with you as whoever that Queen of Cups is. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this Lovers. And it just, yeah, it's about to rain, y'all. Sorry. I'm not going to turn on the light. I'm just going to leave it, and we'll just deal. We'll just deal, because this is going to be a quicker read today. I love it when we get the quick, like, positive ones. Yeah, Lovers, this is the 3 of y'all working together. 3 of Pentacles. It's a working partnership, a solid working structure here. The 10 of Cups, fantastic. 3 of Cups, this is, bitch. I'm not even translating it. That's nothing but good. And the 3 of Cups also implies a higher system. The foundation is coming from, yes, all 3 of y'all working together, but whoever these other 2 people are, they are connected to some sort of greater system, or one of them is, and the other one knows the other person. So let us, before we move into final advice outcome, so if you've received any benefits from the channel, and you are in the way to give back monetarily, I have a donation link below for House of Tulip. House of Tulip is a local nonprofit created and run by trans and gender nonconforming people of color. Their mission is to get houseless trans and gender nonconforming youth homes, community support, toiletries, clothing, job options, so they can live the authentic life of their preference in thriving mode instead of survival mode. So if you do have anything monetarily that you can give back, please give it to them because they very much deserve and need those funds. So let's go ahead and get on to our final advice outcome. Whoa, that's too much. They said if you feel blocked right now, because I saw the 8 of Swords pop up, if you feel blocked right now, don't stop. Don't stop believing. There's our 3 of Swords again. I'm telling you, if it's been a frustrating fight for you, that's going to change. Believing. Hold on to that feeling, yeah. Street lights, people. King of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. That person is watching you, I'm telling you. Page of Wands. They're like watching. You don't know. This person is like watching you like on the struggle bus right now, I think. But you're still like out there. You're like, I'm doing it. And this person's like, look at that person. What are they doing out there all alone? I want to go 6 of Cups under that King of Pentacles. That is a friendly offer. That is not a past person. But the King of Pentacles is like, it's kind of representative of both parties, but I'm telling you, one person is going to be the person that you're like in contact with more. There's no stopping me. You're going to see this turn around. That 5 of Pentacles, Tower, Hanged Man. That's like whatever that is, you're going to see it change very rapidly. And then Page of Wands is like onto a whole new adventure. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, whole new adventure. Like probably an illustration. Whenever I see that, there's like stress. Whatever you're stressed out about now, don't even worry about it. Let me just check that Tower. Yeah, this is like the forces are arranging things. Temperance, 8 of Wands is that Tower. That's like, boom, like something that like you aren't expecting, but it's like, whoa. So like the Hanged Man is like something might knock you off your feet, like when you see it happen. Yeah, King of Wands, like this is just like, you're like kind of maintaining your thing. You're maintaining your thing right now, 9 of Wands, but it's sort of like that's the position that you're in, and this is gonna flip you into a completely other position, which that's all very nice. So let's go ahead and get some Jesus on this, and we will close with the highest authority as always. Rejoice because your names are written in heaven. This is already done. It's just the events are unfolding, okay? It's already done in the energy. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. If you are operating within your authenticity and the process is bringing you fulfillment especially, like that's who I'm talking to. The kingdom of God is within you. That's like that, a reiteration of that message. If you are doing something within your authenticity, if the very act of doing it is providing you with fulfillment, despite whatever feelings you're having about these rejections or no's, whatever it is, this message is for you. And then we have here, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. So especially if this is also a service-oriented thing. It is a double confirmation that this message is for you. All right, and so now we will end with the highest authority, who is Bob, our Father who art in heaven. We end with the word of Bob that is good all the time. Ooh, Got lots of Bobs. Bob's got lots to say today. All right, Bob says, anytime you learn, you gain, and we're learning from rejections and mistakes the most. Bob says, if I paint something, I don't want to have to explain what it is. You are communicating, at least with some people who don't get you. They don't get the vision. It does not mean that your vision is wrong. It does not mean that you are unskilled. You've got to find the right people. You've got to find your audience. You don't have to stop. This is casting pearls before swine. You don't have to convince anyone. If you hear the no, that's fine. You just pack up. You move on to the next audition or whatever it is, okay? Like, don't try and tap dance for somebody who obviously cannot comprehend the interpretive skill. Bob says, no pressure, just relax and watch it happen. I just told you it was already unfolding in materiality. It's done in the energy. No pressure, just relax and watch it happen. All you have to do is keep showing up. Just be present with it. Bob also says, let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day. So that's speaking to your attitude while this is going on. If you have been feeling more down lately, if you have been feeling more stressed, if you have been feeling like I've made a big mistake or whatever it is, this is never going to work out for me, that is not true. Okay, and just because you're feeling that way and whatever, that doesn't mean, oh, I'm blocking the manifestation. You're not blocking shit, okay? You're allowed to feel how you feel. What matters is you have built up enough momentum already that it is likely going to happen for you. That doesn't mean that you can just completely stop, but if you are taking a break or something like that is not going to destroy everything that you have built. Think about all the work that you have done and how much energetic momentum that has built up, and understand that you would have to stop for almost the equivalent amount of time. Okay, so a break is not going to kill whatever this is, all right, pretty much in the confirmation for the cards. So understand that your mood, if it is within you to shift, right, if that is possible for you, you could be enjoying yourself right now. And we've had that message come out again and again and again. Let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day. That is the attitude that can be available to you, okay? But if you can't get there, also, don't worry about that either. So, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, I am your GM, your game master for this, the game of life. I am also, of course, the greatest magician of the age and perhaps the greatest magician of all time. And together, you and I will perform the greatest magic trick of all time. We will reverse the polarities of the world, make America great for once, fly this boat to the moon somehow, shift our world onto the mega happy timeline, perhaps leaving it a much better place than it ever has been before. Because we are, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, crawling on the planet's face, some insects called the human race, lost in time and lost in space and meaning.